Hey, this is Kristin from Bad to Worse Gaming, and I am not happy right now at all. Right now, I am frustrated to the point that I may never play Neverwinter again. Let me just start off by saying that I haven't even really played in probably 2 or 3 weeks just because I got bored. I have 4 level 60 tunes. I have two others in the 30 to 40s range. On my main, I have finished Sharandar. I've finished the Dread Ring. I'm working on Icewind Dale. I can't do nearly anything for dungeons. I have the technical gear score, but the gear I have won't get me through the dungeon alive. So basically, all I was doing every day was logging in to bang my head against a wall, just trying to get some better gear by running the same missions over and over again. So I finally decide I want to play again. I go do the Protector's Jubilee, and I'm running the skirmish and realizing I'm getting my ass kicked. And I look and I'm like, oh, duh, it's because my companion's not summoned. No, it's not that my companion's not summoned, it's that he's gone. And I'm not talking gone like accidentally got put back in the idle companion slot or back in my inventory. I'm talking gone from my account, along with his level 60 gear and all his like rank 5 or better enchantments and runestones. Just gone. This also means that I lose the stat buff he gave to my stats. And I'm realizing this is the only companion I ever use. This is the only companion that I have ranked all the way up. This is the only companion I have with any gear, as a matter of fact. So I pretty much can't play until I either figure out where he went or just pay to replace everything. So I submit the bug report, and then I submit a GM ticket because I need help pretty much as soon as possible. And it's now been 4 days since I submitted it. I don't hear anything back from them on day one. And I'm like, alright, fine, takes a bit. I'll go to bed, deal with it tomorrow. The next day I do get an email from them, and they want more information to verify the companion, quote unquote. They want to know what kind of companion it is, what his name was, what rank he was, what gear he had equipped, and a screenshot if I have one. Why would I know what gear he had equipped? Why would I know that? I don't memorize this shit. Really? So I send them back as much information as I can, and I finally hear back from them at the end of the night, and they basically tell me that it's above their heads. There's nothing they can do about it, so they're going to take my ticket and bump it up to the next level up, whatever the hell that means. And I'm like, okay, great. Somebody with more power than this guy is going to help me. So day 3, I finally get an email back from the higher up, and I nearly threw my phone out the window. Let me just read this to you. Hello. Based on the information you've provided, your issue may be the result of a currently unknown gameplay bug. While we understand you would like us to be able to resolve your issue quickly, some issues require further development from departments outside our control and cannot be resolved by a GM. With that said, we would like to encourage you to submit a bug report. So, pro tip, if you work in customer service and want me to personally set your house on fire, please tell me to do something that I already did and told you I did when I submitted the report in the first place. That's a pretty much guaranteed way. So I take a few moments, take a couple deep breaths, put down the Zippo, gather up all the sunshine and smiles I possibly can, and write back, okay, that's nice. I did that already. So I get that you don't know what caused my problem. That's not your department. That's fine. But what is your department would be helping me overcome this minor inconvenience that I can't play your game now without spending an exorbitant amount of money for something that isn't my fault in the first place. So what do I do? What are we going to do? Is my companion going to be replaced? Is the runestones going to be replaced? What's going to happen now? And 36 hours later, I have gotten no response. So I'm fuming. So I'm like, okay, that's nice. So I'm tweeting, just talking to a couple other people I know who play. And as it would turn out, I'm not the only person that has had an illusionist go missing. And oddly enough, I'm also not the only person who has submitted a report for this, only to have the GM stop responding. So, without any guidance from the all-powerful GM, the few of us who are missing our companions, we're just left to look at the information we have and do a little bit of speculating. When the illusionist companion was made active, there was no limit to how many you could pick up. So many of us, in fact, all of us who are currently missing companions, had duplicates. And now, mysteriously, all of the duplicates are missing and we're all only left with one. Now, does that seem like a random bug? Or does that seem more like somebody went, oops, we didn't mean to give you that many, so let's fix that so everybody only has one? Because that would be logical, and quite frankly, I wouldn't even have a problem with that. In fact, if they had taken my idle duplicate, I probably wouldn't even have noticed. But conveniently enough, it's not the idle companions that went missing for at least 3 of us. It's our active companions, and all of their gear, runestones, and enchantments. Now, mass companion genocide was never mentioned in any patch notes, but if it does turn out that all of these items have been taken away by somebody's actual decision versus a bug, well, now we have a huge problem, because if I was going to replace all these items, I would pretty much have no choice but to spend real money to replace items that were taken away from me. Anybody who has tried to buy Zen with Astral Diamonds lately knows it's not available. It's not there. If you want Zen, you have to buy it with real money now because there's no other way. So Neverwinter, if there was a time for you to get some extra people into answering these tickets and getting these people their resolutions, it would be now. Let me find out that this was a bug. Let me find out that you're going to take care of it. Let me find out that you're going to fix it. Because if I go on believing that this was your actual intention, not only is that a shitty thing to do to your customers, but it's unethical. And for all of you who have been patient enough to listen to my rant, let me ask you, are your companions missing? Did you lose gear? Did you submit a ticket for a GM? And how was your experience with their customer service? Please put it in the comments and let me know about it because I want to hear it. This has been Kristin with From Bad to Worse Gaming, and I hope you're having a better day than I am.